Hello my little learners, you can call me Lovegood and I hope you enjoy this video. Here are just a few things before we get started. Today I'm presenting you with Chapter 18 of Ghostly Bonds titled Old Yellow Bricks by Arctic Monkeys by KittyKqt on AO3. But my laptop is making slight buzzing noises, I don't know why, it does it a lot. So I'm very sorry if you can hear that in the background, but anyway, thank you for tuning in to listen to me, but that's enough of my rambles and jambles, and let's get right into the fic. This is the summary. Summary. Izuku speaks to people from his life. Quick author notes before. There are some tears in this one as he speaks to his mom, Bakugo, and All Might. Izuku had learned how to plan for infiltration assignments. He had watched Eraserhead and the others plan before a fight, or even mid-fight. He had planned the finals and how to improve the students' quirks. But he didn't have a plan now. Nezu hadn't told him what to do, what to say. He couldn't just put up a front or pretend to be stronger. His mom knew him. He took a deep breath, trying to steady himself. The detective walked out, rubbing his eyes as he looked around. Izuku gently ran his fingers through the detective's arm, letting him know where he was. He turned to face Izuku, smiling slightly. "She loves you so much. Thank you." Izuku nodded even though he couldn't see, pushing his fingers to his throat. "I don't want to hurt her more. She's been doing so much better." Izuku. The detective stopped on the word, but Izuku didn't say anything. He was Inko's son. "I won't say you haven't hurt her. But you mean the world to her, and, though she will cry, she wants to see you." Izuku sighed, nodding. He was right. "Thank you for being with her. She needed you." The detective nodded, and Izuku ran his hand through his arm again. Izuku looked towards the open door, sighing. His mum cupped a mug of her herbal tea in her hands, blowing on it slightly. Her glow had come back, though she was still smaller than when Izuku had been alive. But she looked calmer. "Mom?" he said, hoping it wasn't loud enough to startle her. She jumped slightly, looking up from her tea. Her eyes grew watery as she gasped, shaking her head. "Izuku, baby? Is this really you?" Her tears were already falling as she watched where Izuku was. Izuku tried to laugh, but it came out as tears, disappearing once they left his face. He didn't pull his hand away though, letting his mom hear his cries. It had been so long since he actually cried, and he chuckled slightly, trying to wipe at his eyes with his other hand. "I'm so sorry, Mama." He knew he couldn't hug her, but he still moved to her, pulling his legs up to his chest. "Izuku, baby, I should have seen what was happening. I should have been a better mother." Izuku shook his head, pushing his energy to his hand. He rested it on his mom's and felt the bond form. She jumped slightly before laughing, rubbing at her eyes with her free hand. "You finally have a quirk, baby. I'm so sorry for not supporting you. If I had just helped you and taken off work to be with you, you might not have." "No." Izuku cut her off quickly. "No, you did nothing wrong. I didn't reach out to you, Mama. If I had just talked to you or tried a little bit harder. None of this was your fault, Mum. You're the best mom I could have. I'm sorry for not trying like you. His throat choked up as he tried to take a shaky breath. "I'm sorry I couldn't help you more afterward." His mum sobbed, rubbing at her eyes as she shook her head. "You saved me, didn't you? With the pills?" Izuku didn't say anything, because he knew he couldn't. His throat was too choked up and he was struggling to even see his mum's perfect face. "Oh, baby, you're going to be an amazing hero. Thank you." Izuku wiped at his eyes, tucking his legs to his chest as he watched his mum walk away, leaning into the detective. Tsukuuchi, as he told Izuku to call him. The sun was already setting. The entire day was spent talking to his mum. They talked about everything and nothing, Izuku telling her all about the league and the help they all needed. He admitted that it was a path he could have gone down if things had been different, because it was a place to belong. She took a lot of interest in Himiko and made Izuku promise her that he'd invite them all over to her place for dinner soon. Sukuuchi seemed exhausted by that idea, but he laughed along and agreed. They would love that. When he brought up the newest case, with agreement from Sukuuchi that he could, his mum had been devastated. The idea that a child could be in a situation like that had upset her. He had to promise he would get her out, if only to stop his mum from running out with her sandal in hand right then and there. Izuku watched them pile into their car, his mum waving back at the area where he stood, a small smile on her face. He was glad she was doing better. She had even agreed to start taking her pills every day, and not only when Sukuuchi reminded her. It was nice. With new determination in him, he shut his eyes, pulling Present Mike's rope and biting his cheek. He was saving this little girl by any means necessary. He owed it to his mom and himself. Alrighty, my little learners, this is different, okay? There will be another video or the rest of this chapter out tomorrow, but my motivation in editing has just been really, really down this week, and this is all I could get out by today. But tomorrow should have the rest of the chapter, hopefully. But yeah, so my little learners, I hope you have a fantastic time wherever and whenever you may be, day, night, dusk, dawn, low tide, high tide, whatever it is for you. You can call me Lovegood, and that was part 1 of chapter 18 of Ghostly Bonds by KittyKqt on AO3. Bye, little learners.